yeah, being a mom on social media is not easy because you have so many eyes on you, and I feel like you know, I always try to do everything like their perfect does not exist, and I always try to do everything as perfect as I can, meaning like, you know, I'm very cautious of things. So, and the thing is that a lot of times when people say things about like my parenting or whatever, I already know, and I already foresee that commentary. Like, I already know that they're gonna say that, and I'm just like living through the motions, and it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, for example, I'm just gonna give you a random example. Okay, so let's just say I'm doing Elle's hair on camera, and in that very moment I couldn't find the thing that I usually use to do her hair, right? Like the usual like product that I use, or maybe I didn't get water or something. I usually just use water on her hair. But for whatever reason, at that very moment, I grabbed hairspray, right? And I grabbed like a very strong hairspray that probably isn't even good for my hair, but it just happens to be in my bathroom. So I'm using it and I'm spraying it in her hair, and I know in my mind, I'm like, I know people are gonna say that this is too harsh for her hair. I know it. I know people are gonna be mom shaming me right now because I probably shouldn't be using this on my daughter's hair, and I never even use it. But I do it because I'm in the moment, and it's just we're going through the motions, we're filming, we have this to do, and we have to finish filming because soon we have to edit, and I have to go feed her, and this and that. And so things like that, it's like, it's stressful because I know that I don't use that, but I just use it for that day, and here I am, people thinking that I use it every day. So it's like little things like that that happen all the time on the channel, and for me to explain that as I'm doing it, it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, it's not even really on my mind. It's like semi on my mind, and I'm just kind of thinking about it, but I'm not voicing it. And so yeah, I just feel like the mom shaming does exist, and it's always gonna exist, especially when you have millions of eyes on you every day. But I feel like I'm strong enough to handle it, and I feel like I genuinely feel like I've done a pretty good job over the years of just remaining sane. I feel like sanity is very important when you're on social media, and especially as a new mom. I feel like that, you know, you're learning as you're going. There's no manual to being a mother, you know, but I feel like since I had that nurturing ability from the very beginning, I've always known kind of what to do, and do it at my own pace, and do what's best for me. So yeah, being a mom is definitely the most beautiful thing in the world. I feel like being a mom to me is, it's just, for me, I feel like that's what I was meant to be. I feel like it's my purpose, for real. Like, I genuinely feel like my purpose was to be a mother, and I feel like now that I have 3, and I think it's all a mind thing too, because I told myself I'm gonna have 3 kids, and I'm not gonna focus or think about having any more kids, so that I can finally focus on myself. And so that was the biggest thing too, is when I say, oh, all I want is 3 kids, I mean, I'd love to have more. I just feel like for me mentally, I needed to like really say that, and to myself, not, you know, to anyone else, but for me to really say that, and so that I can actually finally focus on me and my mental and taking care of myself. Like I said, you know, I feel guilty taking a shower, and I still do, but after my 3rd, now I'm like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna take a 2-minute shower, because they're fine, they're downstairs, or they're with their dad, or they're with grandma, they're perfectly fine. You know, I can take an hour to myself. I can do my makeup if I want to. I can do my hair if I want to. You know, I can just relax if I want to. I can just lay there and close my eyes, but I don't. And so I feel like now it's like definitely a pivotal moment for me in my life, after Steele, to really start focusing on myself and doing things for myself, and even going out. Like, I can go out with a girlfriend, you know, I can go have a coffee, talk about life, you know, I can do those things. I just choose not to, and I think that has been a huge part, a huge factor in who I am today and who you guys see in front of you today. You know, if you saw me going out every weekend, not even every weekend, but if you guys saw me, like, you know, hanging out with girlfriends all the time and going on trips and doing this and that, I feel like you guys would definitely see me different. But that's not even me. Like, I choose not to do those things because I don't want to do those things. But I should, because once I do it, like, we went on a trip to Bora Bora for my birthday last year, and it was the first vacation Austin and I took together, you know, with having kids. And I felt so good. I was so happy, you know. It was a moment to us. And when I came back, I told Austin, I'm like, we need to do this again. We need to go on another trip again. Like, we should do this every couple months, just to kind of like recharge and do something for ourselves. Because one thing that they always say is a happy mom makes happy children. So, and that's real. I don't care how cliche that sounds, it's very real. If the mother is genuinely happy, and if the mother is happy in her marriage, in her relationship, you know, with the father or the boyfriend or whoever, that shows a lot, and that, you know, represents a lot for the child, you know. And that, I just feel like that is really important. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, because I feel like you may already know that or whatever, you may be going through that, and I feel like it's important for you guys to know that I'm doing the same exact thing, and I'm just learning as I go. I'm not perfect, you know. I go through things all the time as well, just like you guys do. And that's why I want to share it here, because, you know, it's not something that I really share on our channel. And where would I share this, you know? I mean, it's kind of hard to really express yourself when there's people that don't even know you that are watching you and that are thinking like, what is this right now, you know? But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to tell you guys that it is hard, you know, being on social media as a mom. But I'm doing my best, and there are things that I've done as far as like making it easier on me, as far as like filming and stuff, you know. Like, I've done things that made it easier on me. For example, I do all the necessary things before I even think about filming. So when we get up in the morning, I make sure that, you know, they take a bath, they're fed, they had a nap, you know, all the necessary things that I have to do for my children during the day before we even pick up the camera and start filming, because I feel like those aren't things that are important. I feel like the filming is definitely like almost like a task, like it's the job, and, you know, we do that at a certain time, and we do it with a purpose, and then that's it. And then, you know, I have all my other things that I'm doing during the day, you know, dealing with our businesses and our employees and all this kind of stuff. And so being a mom definitely is like number one. It comes before everything. You know, I do that first, and then everything else comes. So yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys today. I have so many things I want to talk about. I know I say this all the time, but there genuinely is so many things. And I'm kind of taking it slow. I think that eventually I'll be able to really speak about other things that have been on my mind, or the things that I've gone through. You know, I have a lot of story times that I'd love to share with you guys. But I'm kind of like taking it, you know, little by little, and seeing what you guys have to say about, you know, my talks or our talks together, me and Austin. And I'd love to, you know, bring on other people too. I have some friends that I'd love to be on here, and, you know, kind of like just talk away about things. So yeah, so I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys like this and I'm not boring you too much. Comment below if you guys have, you know, any questions, anything you guys want me to talk about specifically. Tweet me, let me know if you guys even like this, you know. Let other people know that, you know, you're on here. Ace Club is definitely my new thing. I'm just loving this already so much. I can't wait to see what this year brings. This is all about realness, positivity,